My name's Addie with TSM Air Attack, and today we're going to be doing my whitening tutorial. This is a tutorial that I have discovered works consistently throughout all my years being a stable hand and a groom and competing. I'm obsessed, okay? Obsessed with keeping white horses white. And the problem with keeping white horses white is they never stay that way. Let my horse sit for about 2 weeks now and he is gross if I don't clean him every day. Let him sit, I've been good. So he is disgusting. He has stained. I've even did a test patch with just soap and water to see if I could get it out naturally. I cannot. It is stained, yellow, brown, gross tail. This is mainly a mane and tail tutorial. You can apply it as you wish. So, things that we're gonna need are Mrs. Stewart's bluing. We're gonna need white shampoos, multiple if you want, of your choice. We're gonna need conditioner and then detangler. If you wanna use a tail bag or something else to help you out, mane bags, stuff like that, you can. But for the purpose of today's video, I'm gonna put him in one. Don't make fun of my braids, they're terrible. So, without further ado, let's begin. You can see the heavy discoloration goes all the way down, all the way through the tail. And I know for some of you, you're looking at this and going, this looks pretty clean. I mean, this is white, you know, this isn't clean. So, all right. Here's the arsenal. We've got Cowboy Magic Detangler, Spray and White Mane and Tail. We've got Mrs. Stewart's Bluing, Cowboy Magic Conditioner, and then Quicksilver Shampoo. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab our Spray and White and our Mrs. Stewart's. Gonna go to the currently dry tail, and I mean just douse it. Every square inch you can get, let your hand cramp, let your forearm work. Get every single strand covered in spray and white. There is a method to the madness about using spray and white versus the Quicksilver. When you're satisfied with your spraying pattern, you're gonna rub in all the shampoo that you have on the dry tail until it becomes a lather. Spray some more if you find some strands you missed. Alright, after that's done, you're going to grab your Mrs. Stewart's, unscrew it, and be careful, it comes out very quickly, so do not squeeze the bottle. You're going to just let it drip by holding it sideways over the tail, about 7 drips per side on the left, the right, and then the back of the tail. After that, you're going to want to grab your liquid shampoo. For this, I have a Quicksilver. And you're gonna squirt some of that onto your hands and just start massaging it in and rubbing it in nice and deep, just like you were bathing a wet regular tail. You absolutely cannot be too thorough. I like to pull the tail up, backwards, side to side, however you need to do to get it all clean and massaged in. Then you're gonna take a bucket and fill it with water. I prefer warm if possible. You're gonna take that bucket once it's about 3/4 of the way full, and just do, a drop or two of your liquid shampoo, and then add about 4 to 7 drops of the Mrs. Stewart's bluing, depending. And when mixed, it should look like, I call it anime ocean water. While you're preparing the water bucket, the tail should have sat for about 10 minutes or so. And then you're gonna wanna hose it off just like you would a regular washed tail. Make sure you go through with your hand and massage and try and get out all that extra dirt. Once you're satisfied with your massaging and it's nice and frothy, you should rinse it out just like a normal tail. Make sure it all gets out. Then we're gonna do the first of several conditionings, and you're just gonna spray on some of your conditioner of choice and make sure it's all in there and the tail is nice and soft. After you're finished with the conditioner, make sure it sits for a couple minutes. Take your ocean water and drench your horse's tail in it. Make sure to scrub while it's inside the water to get all the conditioner off. Alright, good. So after you got the conditioner out, you're going to go through again with yet another round of conditioner. This time you're going to add about a drop or two of your purple shampoo and one singular drop of bluing, and make sure it gets in there nice and deep. Do not wash out the previous round of conditioner that has the slight bit of purple shampoo and the bluing in it. You're going to want to take your tail bag, put it right on the still doused, still wet, conditioned tail, and do your wrap as normal. Don't worry about the moisture, and unless you have a brand new tail bag, the color really shouldn't bleed. I've never had any of my tail bags bleed, but they're all very well loved, so they've been washed quite a few times. Also, if you're unfamiliar with tail bags, it is critical that you do not cut off the circulation to the tail. Make sure you feel for where that tail bone is, and you go about an inch or so below it. I use my finger width to try and determine how much that is, and then the braid is normally tie it up. So between that video and this one, it's been about an hour, and I'm taking the tail bag out. It'll kind of look noodly. Shake it out a little bit, and you'll be able to see how much whiter it is already. Back outside we go for a final rinse. Now we're going to use our detangler, and I use the detangler quite liberally, and I put a touch, I mean a drop of purple shampoo on the brush with it, and I like to brush in reverse or out to the side whenever I use the detangler to try and get it evenly throughout the entirety of the tail and not just on the surface. And this is after drying and after brushing it all out, and it is done. It is very, very healthy, very fluffy, very soft. The color is whiter than he is, whiter than at his skin level, and in the sun it almost looks purple. It's so iridescent. You can't even see it if I hold it up to the light correctly. This should be what your tail looks like. If it doesn't and your tail's severely stained, it may take a couple of washes, but have no fear. Stick with it and you'll get the same results.